welcome to the statistics of plus 2 CBSE. And while we are going through the statistic, first we discuss data, statistical data, very important thing. What is data? In our day-to-day life, we are going through the various information we are collecting regarding agriculture, regarding the population study. We are dividing population into male, female, educated, uneducated. Then sex composition are there, then age composition, then different type of study we are going through in our day-to-day life. So while we are going through this, most important thing that we are expressing it in the numerical figure, and that numerical figure is known as data. So in our what information we are collecting in our day-to-day life related to economics fact, that is known as data. So all type of economics fact related to population, related to defense, related to distribution of defense equipment, all sorts of problem, all sorts of data, all sorts of things that's in numerical, expressed in numerical figures, that is known as data. Suppose you are going through a literacy program, we study the population, we study the literacy rate of the nation, we study the foreign exchange, we study the export and import of the nation. That if we express in numerical form, that is known as data. So today we shall go through the statistical data, what are data and how we are collecting the data, and what may be the difference between the different types of data. Let us see. All types of economics fact is known as data. All types of economics fact that's expressed in numerical figure, that is known as data. While we are expressing the all type of economics fact regarding population, agriculture, we express in numerical figure is known as data. Again, data can be classified into two groups: external data and internal data. What is external data? When the data is collected from the external source, that is known as external data, or it is collected from the outside of the organization. Suppose we are going through a plant, Bhushan Steel plant. If we collect the data from outside of the plant regarding the sales, regarding the marketing, regarding the collection of the raw materials, that is your external data. If we study the data of the inside of the organization, like the what's the arrangement of employment is there, and what's the processing units, how it is processing, and you see all about what's the production, what's the internal things of the organization, that is known as internal data. So data can be classified into two groups: external data and internal data. Again we classify the data into two groups. Again we classify the external data into two groups. First one, that's you see primary data and secondary data. First hand information, when the data is collected for the first time by the investigator or his agent, that is known as primary data from the field. Where we collect the primary data from the field, directly from the field, the primary data is collected, that is original in nature and adequate in amount, and it is really tedious and hard work for the collection of the primary data. That's original, and we collect it from the field by the investigator himself or his agent. That's your primary data. When the data is prepared out of the primary data, that is secondary data, it is scrutinized form of data, finished form of data, whatever required for us, that is collected from the journal, magazine, newspaper, that is a secondary data. Whereas primary data is collected from the field. Now we can distinguish the primary data out of the secondary data. Primary data is the raw data, whereas secondary data is a finished form of data. Why I am telling this is raw data? Because this is in original form, like the raw material. Where we are processing the raw material, we get the finished product like that. The secondary data is collected out of the primary data. So primary data is the raw data, whereas secondary data is the finished form of the data. Primary data is the first hand information whereas secondary data is the second-hand information. Why I am telling this? That first-hand information, it is collected for the first time from the field, so it is known as first-hand information. When the data is collected from the primary data, that is secondary data, so that is second-hand information. Third one, primary data always original in character, because that's the original data is collected, that's your primary data, whereas secondary data is the collected data that is already collected from the field, that is secondary data. Third one, fourth one, it is adequate information. Primary data provides adequate information to the organization, whereas secondary data may not provide adequate information because that is collected for a particular purpose. Suppose you are studying population, that we collect the data from the every angle, whereas suppose you are going through a literacy rate, that is collected only for the literacy. So that literacy, that's a compact data that consists of only required information, whereas adequate information are there in the primary data, and that's a very time-taking hardship and very difficult to collect the primary data. It is very difficult because we go to the field again and again, consult the expert, and different way of collection is very difficult and hardship work. It is time-taking, very expensive one. Whereas secondary data collection is very easy one because that's a finished form of data. We collect it from the magazine, paper, journal. That's a scrutinize it. So you people understand the difference between the primary and secondary data. Now we shall go through how the data is collected. Let us see the collection of the primary data. First we will go through that. Primary data is collected direct personal investigation. Directly the investigator or each agent go to the field and collect the data from the expert or from the different people. That's your direct personal investigation. It is 100% accurate data we get out of it, but very expensive, hardship, time taking, real. This data is always reliable. Why I am telling this? That because we again interview and take the information and again scrutinize it and get the real data about it. So that's your direct personal investigation. Indirect oral interview, now that's various medium is there, fax is there, internet medium is there, there is video conferencing is there. We can take the interview indirectly from the people also there, from by the agent, like the news broadcasting system, they take the information by the indirect oral interview. But indirect oral interview may not, we can ask the long question, that's really difficult to ask it, and we cannot get the required information properly. Next, through the local correspondent, the news personnel that avoid the local correspondent in different locality of the nation, different locality of the world to get their required data, and they get the information from them to get it. Next, this the outdated system, I say mail questionnaire. By we send the question to the expert through the mail or by the postal system. That's so by mail we mail the question, and there we give the sufficient space. After the question, they answer the question and send it back. Send it back so that we are giving their required fees. That's a mail questionnaire method. The correspondent to the enumerator. Enumerator correspond it to the various people, various experts to get the data. So there's the four way for the collection of the primary data: direct personal investigation, indirect oral interview, through the local correspondent, mail questionnaire, and correspondent through enumerator. Now, how we collect the secondary data? For the collection of secondary data, there are two sources: published source and unpublished source. Published sources are there where data is already published. There you see NSSO or Indian Statistical Organization, various organizations are there, they will publish the data. And unpublished data, that's we get, that's a private data, that's a information of private sectors. That's all. You see that the unpublished data. So you people understand what is data and classification of data, the distinction between primary and secondary data, and how to collect the data. This much for today.